Bro, I'm about to start crying. Like, these are my bad shit. Okay, so we gonna go to the next question.
He's so cute. Nard Nisha. Hello, YouTube.
What's good? What's good?
We are back with the final promise how we met video.
Y'all been waiting for this one like some hotcakes on a Saturday morning.
So here we are. This is kind of like the pathway that Bernard took every day to come see me at the infamous, I say every day, the infamous Raising Cane's chicken
every day. Anyway, I just kind of walked in that joint. You know, I got in line. I was like, bro, who is it? And I had seen her before, but I was like, bro, this the fine girl. So, you know, I got to get myself ready. You know, get her to take my order. So I get up there and I'm just like, can I get a number 4? And she was like, it ain't no number 4. It's up there. And whatnot. So, you know, just flirting and stuff. You know, well, of course, you're not on the video, but, you know, I got my food and I love. So about 3 days later.
3 days later. He come back again.
It wasn't for you though, it was really for the food. I just had to see you. I was like, dang, there go Nisha, fine tail. Let me go say something to her.
And yeah, I was on the phone with my sister and I was like, yeah, I think this dude can come talk to me.
So I came up off food, like smiling like that. She was like, hey. And then I just kind of took a little seat. So I was just like, why you sitting all by yourself and stuff? Like, you just pretty. And she was just like, she on break and all that. And then
I was like, I'm not by myself. My friend Mr. Clear right here. Like, me and Mr. Clear just chilling.
And I was like, who?
My name is Bernard. Nice to meet you.
I was like, nice to meet you, Mr. Clear. I'm like, this girl, yeah, I just went along with it. Type stuff.
And yeah, I thought he was crazy, but then I instantly fell in love. I was like, he just entertained my food. Okay,
is it recorded?
So now, yes, it's recorded. Now that y'all know how we met, we're gonna go ahead and answer some of these questions that you guys have been asking us. So the first question is, how was Trinidad and when you coming back? Okay.
What's up, my boy Steve?
Yeah, there is not even an answer for how amazing Trinidad was. Like, we love our Trinidad family. We miss y'all so much.
What's the scene? I know Trinidad was a very special experience for us both.
It was our first time out of the country.
First time out of the country, first mission trip, and just the lives we got to impact and the impact that they made on us was just beautiful. So
yeah, it's like y'all will forever be in our home, be in our hearts. Like, yeah, we still listen to our Trini music today.
Exactly.
Positive is, oh my
all
gosh,
day.
Literally love him. We will literally have a positive playlist going on at our wedding, y'all. Like, that's how much I love the Trini music. He is amazing. It will change your life. For some Caribbean Trini gospel music in your life. Next question was, what does Nardo do that annoys you? It's weird because no one calls you Nardo but my dad, so it's so weird she called you that. What does he do that annoy me? A lot, actually. A whole lot. He does a whole lot. The most annoying thing he does to me, he can take the most non-serious moment and make it serious. Like, yeah, I can be in the middle of like telling a story and he'll try to grammatically correct me. I'm like, this is not English class. Like, let me just tell my story. And by the time he done corrected me 50 million times, like, I've been and just got so annoyed to where I'm like, I don't want to tell the story no more. Like, it'll just be unnecessariness. Like, no, babe, that's not how you say it. Well, you knew what I meant. Just listen to the story. It ain't even matter. Just get on my nerves.
I'm sorry.
Next question is, what do you like about each other?
We can go all day or all day.
All day. I like how old school Bernard is. Like, he's the real deal gentleman from like back in the day. Like, I immediately was attracted to him and like his demeanor, and like he said, we have the same values. Like, we both love God. We didn't like to engage in certain social activities, so I just feel like we just automatically connected. And like I said, I just love how old school he is. Like, I love that he asked my dad for my hand. I love that he still opens the door, like stuff you think people don't do anymore, like he still does that, and I'm forever grateful. And like, now after 3 going on 4 years, he still never ceases to amaze me. Like, he's still doing romantic stuff. Like, I'm still excited for every Valentine's Day, every birthday, every anniversary, because when I think that he's done every surprise that is possibly even able, he comes up with more, and it's just never a dull moment, and it just makes the relationship so much more spicy.
I just love how, like, I don't know, it be these moments when I just be looking at her and I just be like, dang, like, I feel the way I felt
when we first started talking. So it's like, you know, people call it the honeymoon stage, but I just get the little feeling like, dang, like I'm in first grade type stuff. Like, this girl like me and I like her. But she's really helped me grow in my spiritual life and just maturing as a man, letting my pride go, being humble. I feel like through my relationship, I've, you know, gained these qualities, or they've improved, and she just helps me to be a better man, like, each and every day. Whether it's like preparation. Bro, I'm about to start crying. Like, these are my bad shit. Okay, so we go to the next question.
He's so cute. Okay, so our camera died on the way up here, so we're just gonna finish the questions here. The last question was how did you know she was the one and that you want to spend forever with?
So it was a gradual.
It was a gradual
process. And so we met in like mid-September, and I didn't want to rush into anything because, like, I've done it before. Rushing into things never goes well. But doing this talking, we just spent a couple of months trying to get to know each other, trying to learn more about each other instead of just like putting tight on things. But so just getting to know her. And when I was getting to the point where I was like, I think I want to make her my girlfriend. Like, I wasn't trying to do anything temporary, but I could see myself being with her for a long time. Now, at that time, I ain't know it was gonna lead to marriage. You know, I was kind of taking it for what it was. I'm like, yeah, like, I feel like she'd been my girlfriend. And so, it was during homecoming. And I got super sick. I was not feeling good at all. And I told her, I let her know, I'm like, look, we can't hang out. I'm sick. That work for me. I want to get you sick. She's like, no, I got you. Just, you know, come on. I'm like, what you mean? This girl up here making soup. She up here giving me medicine, giving me oranges. I'm just like, dang. I was like, for somebody to really like kind of put away themselves just to take care of somebody else, I was like, this love. Like, even in these early stages, I was like, this love, like, for real. So I was just like, dang, I gotta make her my girlfriend. I'd be a fool not to, you know, get her. So that was, it may be small to somebody else, but that was when I knew. Yeah.
When he approached me at Cane's, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was just like, did this dude try to talk to me? But when we was sitting there talking, and when like I was telling you about how, like, I told y'all about the Mr. Clear thing, like, normally for most guys, they'll be like, this girl is crazy, bye. But when he was like, nice to meet you, Mr. Clear, like, for him to entertain my foolishness, like, it just made my whole day. And I was like, he a keeper. Next question. What is it like being in a relationship with someone who is emotionally, physically, and mentally in love with you?
Hold on, read that again.
That was a good question.
Hey, that was.
What is it like being in a relationship with someone who is emotionally, physically, and mentally in love with you?
With us being like new into our relationship starting off, we had to kind of learn what, like, you know, what makes this person mad, or what makes this person like not uncomfortable. And I even remember me having a conversation with her. I was like, so is there anything that I do that like you don't like? And just having that communication, establishing some ground rules, like, okay, if you do this, I'm not gonna feel too good about it, or if I was to do this, you're not gonna be the most pleased with it. So it was a learning process at first, but after, like I said, like a few months, or even still, like to this day, it's just something you kind of learn to do.
A good thing is also understanding that it's love and not taking it as something else. Because sometimes, like, you can be like, this girl always nagging, this girl always complaining about something. But if you see it as love rather than complaining, it will go a lot better. Guys, quit thinking that your girl just do not like females. Because there are females that I think are genuinely my friend and that I think are genuinely happy for me and him. But, like, Bernard could never tell the difference of who is genuinely happy for us and who's just trying to get you. And so, like, I feel like that's where I come in to be on radar. He'd be like, hey, like, what you talking about? 9 out of 10, I was always right. And so it took for him to understand, like, okay, yeah, this girl was trying to talk to me, before he realized, like, okay, I'm not just trying to get on you or just trying to get mad at you for everything. So, like, it was emotional. Like, I didn't put all my heart and love into a relationship for somebody else to reap the benefits from it. So, like, when he understood that, like, okay, you just genuinely care about us and you just genuinely want our relationship to work, now I see where you're coming from. And so, as long as you stay understand where that emotional, physical, and mental attraction is coming from, then it's a breeze to pretty much get through. Mentally, it is rough when you are so mentally in love with someone, because like I don't know what I would do without him, and like that scares me, because like we're not all promised to be on this earth. Like
really a hard thing to think about. It's like you wake up and like, okay, what they doing? Or you at work all day, like, dang, I ain't talked to Bay all day, like, what she up to type stuff. And like, hey, thinking about if you was to not be here or something like that. So it has,
and that doesn't
benefits.
necessarily have to mean like death. Like obviously everybody that is in love with each other, they don't see breakup as an outcome, but that doesn't mean breakup is not possible for any relationship. Because I've seen, or divorce, like I've seen relationships that are 10, 7, and 6 years long that didn't end well. And I feel like I have in my head that would never happen for us, because like I just feel like we're just so good together, but it's still always a possibility that we may not work out. And I told him, like, if we break up and you get a new girlfriend, she my girlfriend too, where we going? Where we going? Y'all going on a date? Okay, let me get dressed real quick, I'll be there. So like there is none of that. Like who is she? Who is he? Like we in this forever. Like this is how I see it. Because I was like, I feel like me and Bernard in 3 years we've grown such a bond. If we ever broke up,
it'll be unfair to the other person.
It'll be unfair to the other person, because like everything he do, you don't do that. Like, no, I'm just sorry. Or everything,
or like man, Nisha used to do the same thing. Like
I feel like they would hate us.
It might not come out like, you know, vocally, but their thought process out, all
so
the time.
I think it's in best interest for us and everybody else that we just stay together. So let's just add a little humor to it, but that's honestly like how I feel about it. I love you too. You can't go nowhere if you tried. Who was the first to say I love you?
It was me.
She
was the first to mentally say it though.
I was the first to think it, but he's the first to say it. Cause like
I was the first to actually say it, and it was on first Christmas together.
Christmas Day. I remember we were outside of my driveway, and we just looked up at each other. He was like, I want to say something, and I was like, just say it. And then we like looked at each other, and he was like, I love you, and I was like, about time. I was like, I love you too.
I love you too. I remember driving home that day. I was just like, it felt kind of good to say it.
He'd be like, how much do you love me? And I'd be like,
all the time. You always do that ugly stuff.
But yeah. What are some trademarks that y'all have made throughout your relationship? When we first started dating, our big thing, instead of saying I love you, we would say always and forever and always. So like that was like our way of saying I love you without necessarily saying I love you. Time we got off the phone, like I would be like always and forever, he would be forever and always, or vice versa based off who would say it first. I feel like that was one of our big trademarks. And there are 2 songs on every road trip that we must sing, or it's not a road trip. You got Love by Keisha Cole. And When I See You by Fantasia. Yeah, we would literally be in the car and like full blown. And then When I See You, we know every run, like every run,
every ad-lib.
Only when I see you. That's all you. Yeah. Oh, no, just gonna stay here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bro, we bumping.
You can't tell us we can't sing when we be in this car. Like we just be.
She can sing for real.
Yeah, I'm playing on camera, but in the car, I'm killing it. It's not a road trip unless those 2 songs are played. So.
It was fun. It was
really fun talking about it. So we hope y'all enjoyed it. We got many more coming soon.
Love y'all, YouTube. We're gonna get up with y'all.
Peace.